Hello, this is the 1940 Dana Avenue property. Location is really good. You're down that way, headed west would be Montgomery Road. You would make a left to get to I-71 south. And about 2 blocks down here on Dana is I-71 north. The space we're going to be looking at today is along the back loading dock. One of the drawbacks to the property is that there's not a lot of parking available. That Pilates studio and Bush Flooring pay like 6 times what this space is going to rent for, and they need the parking. So, you know, like figure 1 spot. And the ideal person coming into this thing is going to be a guy that comes in and works on stuff and takes off, not a guy that's going to have a whole bunch of guys working with him, because there just isn't parking for that. Access to the space, you got these truck spaces. That one will be used a lot in the summer. There's a sound company here, and these guys are in and out a whole lot in the summer. In the winter, not so much. But this space is always open. It's kind of a van height. This gate stays locked at night. Security-wise, we really haven't had any problems here. We had one Mercedes broken into. A lady left her computer on her front seat. Now it's about 4 years ago, but we've been pretty lucky up to that point. This back area is a railroad. They're talking about putting in bike trails or, you know, who knows what. But not many people back here. Next to us over here is a car repair shop, and he's got a mean dog in there at night. The space is here. Been a woodworker in here, and he left a bunch of tables, and we can get those things out of here if they're not useful to you. Interesting thing about this space, if you needed more space, there's another area right next door through these doors that is also for rent. And that's, if you look at the other spaces for rent at Dana Center, you'll see that space. So you could have that if you needed extra space. On the other side there, the previous owner of the building keeps all his stuff for other rental properties he has. So you're kind of sharing it with him. He's not here much, but this space also, I mean, we could probably move Bill to the 3rd floor if you needed even more room. That would make this a pretty massive space. Coming to the back, you'll have your own heater, and each of these things in the building, I have a meter on it, and read those, and you can pay for what heat you use. Obviously the place isn't insulated so well, so it can get pretty expensive. You know, if you run it and want to be nice and toasty, if you've got your grandmother in here, you can work with a coat on like I do. It's not too bad. There's another room here that comes with this part, and he had a board here so that he could insulate from that room when he wasn't using it. He used it more as storage, Gunter did. But it's a pretty good sized room also. I'll have the dimensions listed somewhere on the site here. I don't know them off the top of my head. And I don't know off the top of my head how high these ceilings are. I'm guessing 11 feet. There's sprinklers throughout the building, and they're dry sprinklers, meaning there's no water in there unless we have a fire, and then it floods through the system. I don't believe there's 3-phase in here. No, it looks like single-phase power. The plastic on the roof, years ago there was a computer outfit in here. They had sensitive equipment and they didn't want dust, any chance of dust coming down, and that's they put up that plastic. It's up there really for no other reason than that. But anyway, that's a tour of the space. So again, I'm looking for a guy that's just kind of going to come and go and not need a lot of parking. Bathroom, there's not water or a bathroom in here. However, on the side of the building, when we walk by where those other trucks were parked, there is a, you get a key for that. You just go in there and walk upstairs and use that bathroom. That's the tour. If you're interested, you want to give me a holler. Name is Mike. Phone number is 513-751-0970. Appreciate you looking. Take care.